So Donald Trump took to Truth Social, and once again, he is threatening to undo everything Joe Biden did. And he is trying once again to tie everything that happened in the Biden administration to the autopen. And he basically says all pardons and everything else that wasn't actually signed by Joe Biden that is going to be signed by the autopen is null and void. Now, he's tried this before, and there's really no mechanism to do that. You would have to challenge each and everything individually in court, and they would have to go through the process of proving Joe Biden either A, didn't sign it, or B, didn't authorize someone to use the autopen on his behalf. Now, the autopen has been used going all the way back to the Truman administration for varying things, and effectively it just traces a known signature of a person and reprints that signature line for line. And there are many uses as to why they would use an autopen. For example, large quantity of documents that all need to be signed. And there's even some speculation that Donald Trump himself has used the autopen. For example, the 1,600 J6 defendants that all got pardons, if they were done individually and not in one big group, like what Jimmy Carter did with the draft dodgers, he wouldn't have signed 1,600 times. They would have set up the autopen and signed it that way. But Donald Trump isn't one for details like that. He just wants a reason to go after Joe Biden. So he's going after Joe Biden for this autopen scandal, says he's going to reverse everything Joe Biden did. All of it is considered null and void, and that he threatens to charge Joe Biden with perjury if he says otherwise. Problem is, there's nothing about it where Joe Biden has been under oath so far saying he signed anything with the autopen and that it was, or that he authorized it or whatever. They don't have any proof that Joe Biden didn't authorize anything that may have been signed with an autopen, other than their made-up claims that Joe Biden is so diminished. Now, every accusation is most likely a confession. Look at Donald Trump in the shape he is in. He's probably accusing Joe Biden because that's probably what's going on around him. They're probably using the autopen, signing certain things that he's not aware of, because then he gets asked about it later and he has no idea what's going on. Or maybe he is signing stuff and he just isn't aware of what he's signing. Either way, that's a problem. So this whole thing is just more cover for the Epstein files and for everything else going on. He's trying to create a scandal where there is none.